Hey everyone, if you are new here to brahwegotthis or even an existing viewer, go ahead and go check out me and Joe's podcast over at Lagged Out Podcast on YouTube and iTunes, and it's also on SoundCloud. We talk about video games, movies, and other entertainment topics, so you guys should go check that out if you guys want to listen to that. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Hey, what's up everyone? This is Adam here with brahwegotthis, and today I'm bringing you guys another ESO video. This video today is going to cover ESO fashion, so that includes transmogs, motifs, dyeing your armor, all that good stuff. This guide is predominantly for beginners in this game, but if you guys are advanced and you don't understand the system, I welcome you to watch this, and I hope that it helps you guys out. But again, this is going to be a pretty short video explaining the intricacies of fashion and the motifs in ESO. So to start off, this could be considered transmogs. If you guys do not know what transmogs are, they are basically the ability to make yourself look the way you want to, essentially. So if you've got a piece of armor that looks crappy and you're like, oh, that doesn't really match my legs that I have or my shoulder piece, then you can equip any type of said armor that you may have the ability to equip to basically overlay it to where you look different. And again, I mentioned this in the beginner crafting guide, the master crafting guide, that basically transmogging is a huge part of MMOs in general, and it's a huge part in a lot of games. A lot of people go for fashion in these games because they just want to look cool. I mean, that's in a third-person game, you want your character, and when you have a lot of customization, you want to look really, really cool. So it is something that people take extremely serious in this game and in other games. So if you start to invest time in this game, you'll really start to see that there's a lot of fun in transmogging your characters the way you want, because you have like a cool little style that you can look when you do that. Start off, transmogging doesn't come free. Like, you can't just equip any type of armor without paying gold. It's not outrageous, but it does cost a little bit of gold. When you apply a new transmog to a weapon or a piece of armor, you will see the application cost. You will always have to pay this in order to use it if you want to switch back. So what I'm trying to say there is, every single time that you apply a new mog or transmog to a piece of armor or weapon, you're going to have to repay gold, which kind of sucks, but it just is what it is. It's not that much, but you can see that when you scroll down the transmog list, it scales depending on maybe how rare the motif is that you're transmogging, or whatever, or how hard it is to get. So you'll see that the costs actually change. So that's something to keep in mind. If you want to change it, you will have to pay the gold again to change it to whatever you want to. But it might only be like 1,000 gold. So like I said, it's not that bad. However, there are outfit tokens that you can purchase in the Crown Store, which sort of lets you save outfits. So at stock, you really only have one outfit that you can have per character saved. So like, if you wanted to say make a like vampire-y looking outfit for your character and you wanted to save it, if you wanted to save another one to where you don't have to like remember what you equipped in your transmog, you'd have to buy an outfit slot token to get another outfit slot. So kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I don't really care. Like, I just remember what I have, or I just kind of bounce back between things. After I get tired of one transmog, I switch it up. But I'll leave that up to you guys what you want to do about that. Now, how do you actually get the ability to transmog a style? Well, you have to either consume a motif book or a chapter page on a character, or you have to complete a said challenge, quests. You have to do daily quests. And so you can't just equip a piece of armor that you do not have the motif consumed by. So just because you maybe equip a piece of armor that has that style, because there are armors throughout all of the world in ESO that have certain styles that you may not even have, the ability to transmog to, but unless you consume the motif, you will not be able to transmog your armor into that until you do that. So basically, what I mean by doing dailies and dungeons and quests and all that stuff, so to go into some specific daily quests, if you do quests in Craglorn, Clockwork City, Elsewhere, Somerset, Vardenfell, you will get daily quests that have the blue marker above their head. In those quests, you can get the ability to get the said or specific style pages that are in those zones. Now, I'm not going to be able to name all of them, but like Elsewhere is like Palatine and Aquanina styles. Somerset is like Sapiarch. Clockwork City is Apostle and like Ebon Shadow. And like Craglorn has like Yokuden, and I can't remember the other one that's in that one, but that's just some examples of that. So every day you can actually do these on all your characters. You can also do these by sharing the quest or having someone share the quest with you in your group. So you get more of a chance to actually farm these motifs. Now, is that the most efficient way? No, because, money buys a lot of things. So, like, you can buy these motifs in guild stores. Some of them aren't really that expensive. Some can range from 1K to 100-something K, So it really just depends on the rarity of it and how much demand there is. But, that is a way you can farm these motifs. And once you do that, you can consume them and you can get the transmog for them. Now, another thing to keep in mind is like things like New Life Festival or any sort of events. Like New Life Festival gives you chances to get the skin changer motif style. And then again, like there's just like the Halloween event back in the day gave you Hollow Jack. So there's just a ton of events that they run too that have event specific motifs that you can get for doing the challenges. And then you also have Thieves Guild that gives you the Thieves Guild motifs. You have Dark Brotherhood, which gives you the Dark Brotherhood motif. So it goes on and on and on. You basically can look those up online and find how to get them. But if you don't know, the best place to go is to guild stores to see if you want to buy them on a Guild Traders station at anywhere in ESO. I mentioned dungeons. So some dungeons have motif styles. These are DLC dungeons usually. When you complete them on hard mode or just certain challenges, you're able to get a chance at getting a style page by doing the dungeon. And these motifs are usually pretty pricey. So if you're trying to make money, you can do those dungeons and sell them, and you can make a pretty good amount of money doing that. And then something else to note is when you consume motifs, they will be able to be transmogged across all of your characters. So keep that in mind. You do not have to consume the motif on each individual character. That would be a pain in the ass, and I'm so glad they don't make you do that. But it is on all of your characters that you get access to those transmogs. So let's actually get into the interface of the transmog screen. So when you go into the screen, you can see that there are tons of styles to see. You can preview these in your collections or by going to a die table. Just double click the one you want and you can preview it. This is the same for weapons as well. Also, if you're looking for a specific piece of armor, you can search it by using the keyword search, or you can narrow it down by typing the armor type, so like light, heavy, medium, undaunted, or you can put other categories in there to help you search a specific armor type that you're looking for. So dyes are how you make your outfit colorful. This is how you see all the pretty colors all over ESO. You see golds, silvers, purples, blues, all that good stuff. These are also account-wide. So you achieve dyes by completing achievements in-game. When you complete those achievements in-game, those dyes can be used on all your other characters, which again is amazing because if you had to do the achievements on each individual character to get the dye, that would be a pain in the ass. Now, something to keep in mind. I will say two things on this. One, when you are deciding to consume the motif, you want to take into account that you probably want to consume the motif on a character that is maybe a crafting character or maybe your main character if you're going for achievements, because you get specific achievements for completing and consuming all motifs of styles and just motifs in general. You also will be able to craft that style specifically, and the reason that matters is if you have a master crafting writ, which I talk about in our master crafting guide, you might have to craft a certain style on your master writ. And so if you consume it on like an alt character that doesn't do any crafting or something, then it's kind of a waste because then you can't craft it on your main. So make sure to consume those motifs on the character that is actually going to use them, but it will still be able to be transmogged on all your other characters. The same goes for the achievements, like I just said, with the dyes. Complete those achievements on the characters that you feel like you're trying to complete achievements on. Because again, you will be able to use all the dyes on all your characters. If you want to get the completion awards, then you want to make sure you're doing that on the specific characters that you want. As you see, you have a lot of dyeing options. You can sort this by color and hue or hue. You can sort it by achievements or rarity and all that stuff. And then it gives you these other options to fill all, so it saves you time when you're trying to dye your armor. You can save color schemes and sets, and then you have many more options here that you can kind of look through to kind of make it and streamline your dyeing options. That sounded kind of bad, dyeing options, but you guys know what I mean. So after you get everything you want to transmog and your dyes on your armor, you will have the total cost at the end of the transmog that you have to pay. Like I said, that allows you to, you have to do that basically every time you transmog something new on your character, so just keep that in mind. So on the right side, you'll see the tab costumes, and you can actually dye costumes, and these costumes you can get through the Crown Store, or you can get them by doing quests or doing achievements or whatever, but you can only dye costumes if you have ESO+. So keep that in mind, that is an ESO+ only thing, and costumes are also account-wide, so you can use costumes on your other characters. Again, you don't have to do it every single character, which again is really, really nice. Now, another thing you'll see is that you can hide your helm. A lot of people like to hide their helm because they like to see the face of their person. Some people don't hide their helm. It just depends on the style and the fashion that you want to go with in the game. I personally hide my helm more oftentimes than not, but how to hide your helm is you can just go into the dyeing table, and you can choose to hide your helm on the transmog, or you can just hide it by going to collections and over to your outfit styles tab, and that allows you to also just hide your helm there. So this basically wraps up the video, everyone. I hope that this helped a lot of newer players and any advanced players that don't really understand the system. This is basically the gist of the fashion in ESO. You've got a lot of options and a lot of things to grind for and to try to work towards if you want to look really, really cool in the game, or whatever you want to do with that. But I hope that it helped everyone out, and if you guys want to, leave me comments in the comment section telling me your best transmog. Send me your best transmogs. I would love to feature them in the channel here, or I'd like to do like a video like featuring maybe the best transmogs each week, because I love looking at everyone's fashion ideas, because every time someone posts one on like Reddit or whatever, I see like a new style that I'm like, wow, that's a great idea. So send me your best transmogs, and I will try to feature them in the channel here at a later date. But again, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more of my ESO videos. And if you guys want to watch me stream, I stream on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/brahwegotthis. I'd love to see you guys there. I'd love to talk to you guys in the chat. You're always welcome. But until next time, have faith, be great, and I'll see you guys later.